Greetings and salutations, my fellow vault dwellers out there in the wasteland doing your thing. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so, here's the deal. My recording software is just, I don't know, it's buggy or something. I don't know, man. It's just, it's doing that thing. Remember from the other video ago? So it's like making everything all weird. And I hate it. I hate it. So I'm starting to think it's something wrong with my computer. Probably is. It could be Bethesda. I don't know. But I'm not very happy about it. It's like, if it's my graphics card, right? Because I'm still using the graphics card that I used to use back in the day. Because I had two of them, right? And one of them got corrupted somehow. Corroded. I think it was corrosion. It was... I guess I live next to the swamp or something. And it's all like, I don't know, all moisturized and stuff. So I'm not happy, because then I'm gonna have to replace my graphics card with hopefully a better one, right? But this is what we get, man. But I'll probably fix it or something. It'll probably fix itself eventually. But yeah, it's a little bit of a voiceover type deal. Get some music playing in the background. Hopefully, it's all right. And a little bit of shooty shoot action going on. You can't go wrong with that. It's a good thing. Now, some other things that I've noticed that is actually coming down through the pipeline of what's going on in this game. So we got the new Nuka World thing coming out. Bethesda decided that they can't fix legacies and all the hack weapons yet. So they're delaying everything, which is okay, whatever. A lot of people are like, "Oh, we won." Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think they're still gonna do it, but it is what it is. I'm like really frustrated, like insanely so. It's like I don't know. When it comes down to modern day gaming and modern day entertainment, and it's just, you know, all that mainstream stuff, you know, like movies and all this other stuff. I can't do it, man. I just can't. I can't do it, dude. Like, it's all the stuff that people want in ideologies that they have built for themselves over these last couple of decades. And it's like, it's not helping, man. I understand that they trying to come from a nice place. You know, they're trying to improve the world and stuff, but I hate to say it, it's not really improving the world too much. All it really does is just sow extra division. And all it really does is like make separate groups where we used to be, you know, all in it together. Now it's like, oh, breaking off into this little ideology, off to this little ideology. I don't want to say too much and point fingers and be like, oh, it's this group right here. Nah, like, cause people are gonna be people, man. It's just the way the world is going, especially here in America, man. The way the world has been going here in America, at least. Corruption, dude. It's the government. The government be doing some crazy stuff, and I know. A lot of people are like, oh yes, the government's actually pretty good. Like, okay. Well, yeah, sure. If that's what you want to think, man. The government's pretty good. It's swell. Everything's fine. It's not, man. And it boils and it boils. That's what it does. It boils. It used to just be like a nice pot full of water on a stove. It was warm for a while. It was pretty nice. But now it boils. And it's not just it's the whole culture is whacked out of their mind, man. It's like what's good is actually evil, and what's evil is actually good. It's been pushed. It's like something traditional family values, man. It doesn't exist in my life. Okay, it might not exist in your life, but for some people, it still exists, and I'm so glad. I'm so happy. But for other people, man, it's bad. It's really bad. I don't know, man. I don't know how to fix any of this issue, but all I know is got a lot of hostile people out there trying to push whatever beliefs they got onto other people that are not trying to hear it, because they don't want to live like that, man. They really don't. Like I don't want to live a certain way. I don't want some certain way pushed upon me. So I don't pay attention to that mainstream media. I don't watch TV, man. That's mainstream. All of that's mainstream. I don't watch movies anymore. The last movie I actually literally seen, like, was, I don't know, Alita Battle Angel, like a couple years back. That was the last one. All these Marvels, like, nah. I'm not watching that. When I went to go get my phone, right, they gave me Disney Plus, so I watched a little bit of The Mandalorian, but then, like, they were all freaking out about some weird stuff, making everything political, like the actors and stuff like that, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm pretty much done. And that was the only thing I watched off of Disney Plus. And you got Netflix, man, and I stopped doing all that too, because it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's a good show or anything like that. It's just, there's always stuff that they're pushing, and then everyone gets to watching that, right? And they're like, all right, that's pretty cool. I didn't think about that. That's actually pretty cool. Maybe I should think like that too. But it's not. Some of these things that they say is pretty cool is not really cool. I can't give it like hard, solid examples though. I just know that it's in there, man. It definitely is. Ever since I stopped watching TV, my life has actually been a lot better. I've felt a lot better. Like, stop watching the Netflix. Life has been a lot better because I don't have to subject myself to any sort of propaganda, man. It's just the way it is. And yeah, granted, I make my own content. Yeah, but when it comes down to the pop culture of things that's been going on in the last, I don't know, maybe decade, it's non-existent for me. I cannot tell you literally, because I don't really listen to music. I cannot tell you who is making music right now. Like I can't. Like, I don't know. I could be sitting next to like some famous rapper and I'm like, yo man, what's up? Like, don't you know who I have no clue, dude. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, not like I'm gonna be sitting next to a rapper anytime soon. You know what I mean? Because like, that ain't gonna happen. Like, just chill. Now, one thing that I can't say that I have enjoyed the heck out of is the anime. Yo, been watching a ton of anime. I think it's great. And I don't consider that too much of the mainstream because it comes from like Japan, which actually has like, I don't know, I would like to believe that they still hold on to traditional things, but man, no, the whole world is just screwed, dude. Like, here's a few things that is happening in the world that has just made everything so screwy. And it's the fact that, you know, the birth rates are dropping. Okay, you might not think that that's such a bad thing. Oh, the world's overpopulated and stuff. Yeah, it might be, but it probably not. Because here's the thing. Like, each different country, you know, there's like different censuses and stuff like that. Like here in America, we're not overpopulated. We're not. Over in China, they're overpopulated. In India, they're overpopulated. But I don't know anything about that. I've seen a little bit of China stuff, but man, dude, oh my God, China here recently, they're going hog wild and crazy, dude. Like straight up, like they are getting sick of it. It's all because of the lockdowns and stuff. They're still under lockdowns. Like whoa, okay. And speaking of the lockdowns, because I'm gonna get into this little small tidbitly part, it's money. Some may say money is the root of all evil, or it's actually the love of money is the root of all evil. But here pretty soon, that money is going to lose its value. uh, and the other thing is, China is like the factory of the world, yo. They make everything there, and that's a problem. Because if we don't make our own stuff, we're not producing anything. And all we do is consume. Eventually, it's not going to work out anymore for us. That's just how it gets. But we have smart people. Like, we do innovate very well. And then we shift all that stuff when it comes time to take that innovation and get it produced. We just give it to China and be like, here, make this for us. And then they steal our technology. And it's like they're a communist dictatorship. And for all you people out there that praise communism, I swear to God, you're dumb. Like, I promised myself I wouldn't insult anybody, but dude, if you're all about communism and socialism, please just, if you're subscribed, unsubscribe, dude. Like, duh. Because that's just, that ain't it, Chief. Like, I'm all about the freedom to say whatever I want, when I want, how I want, and if I want to at all, because I don't have to, because privacy, I have my right to privacy, I don't have to say what I don't want to say. I don't know. And see, I have to talk for like 30 minutes because that's how long this video is, and we got like 15 minutes left. And I don't know what to talk about, so I'm gonna rant about everything. Everything! Oh, that's pretty cool. Get him! Get him! Kill him! Kill him! Sorry. I'm watching the video. But nah, it's our money. Yeah, it went up there for a minute. But it's going to shoot back down. We've produced way too much money, we've produced way too much money. It's going to lose its value. That's why prices are going up on a lot of things, because the prices going up is just in retaliation of how much money we have printed. And the thing is, you want to know what's really gone up in inflationary? That just no one was, like, over the past many years, home prices. Well, guess what happens whenever home prices go up too high, right? You don't get families forming. You don't because nobody can afford a house anymore, and they're getting like ridiculously stupid in price and stuff. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Like, not like, if you're still renting, I mean, you could actually have a house, but no, it's in the corporations, man. They're just trying to like snag up all this stuff. Like BlackRock, they just grabbing all this stuff. We got Bill Gates grabbing up all the farmland. This isn't a conspiracy. They really did it. They're doing it. And the thing is, like, the prices are going to drop down on them, and that's probably the best thing that's going to happen. But no, whenever say you're going to take some money off of a rich person and be like, no, that ain't happening until it actually does. And then I don't know, we're just sitting here waiting for that. It's crazy how the world is working. And all I gotta say is, maybe everybody should start giving a little bit more thought to some preparation. But a lot of people out here, they're like, nah, everything's fine, man. Everything's okay. I can just go get some food from the grocery store. Well, I don't know, because most of the food from the grocery store, there's not a lot. There's not a lot for everybody. There are empty shelves and stuff. Trust me. I at least go to the store every once in a while. I know these things, okay? Like there's a few products that I can't get anymore, and I'm a little bit freaked out about it. Like I'm a little bit worried, but I mean I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be fine. I mean the sun will always come up tomorrow, well until the sun explodes at least, but that ain't gonna happen for a while. But it's always gonna be a nice day. It's just when it comes down to the human world of society, it's gonna be all messed up. But I mean, the world's still gonna turn. The oceans are still gonna make waves and hit the beach. You know, everything's gonna be fine. But I don't even know with that anymore, because there's pollution everywhere, man. Just straight up pollution. Look, I ain't no tree hugging hippie, bro. But I do know whenever there's a problem, when there's like literally plastic islands floating in the Pacific, okay? That's not okay. That's just not okay. And yet, I mean, it's gonna kill off like sea life, or I don't know. Maybe it won't, but like plastic is like a bad deal for a lot of humanity, because ever since the advent of plastic, man, a lot of our health has just gone out the window, yo, like for real. Like, and see, we can't just go back to like glass bottles and glassware and all this stuff in mass, you know, because plastic is really cheap to produce, and it's everywhere. We use it. I mean, there's a lot of things about plastic that are really positive, though. I mean, like when it comes down to like, you know, healthcare and stuff like that, you know, or cheap products. But I hate to say this, but like it's really bad for you. Plastic's bad for you, dude. Like for real. But I'm almost 40, yo. December 19th, my birthday. I'm 40. I'm pretty much 40. Like. I made it. I made it to 40. How about that? Well, not yet. I'm getting close. I'm getting there. I'm almost gonna be there. Hopefully, I will get there. That'd be nice, right? But oh, sorry, my bad. The world's just crazy, dude. It really is. I don't even know what to say anymore. This is just all speechless and junk. We're gonna get through it, but I hate to say this, when it comes down to the government. And here's the thing: the United States is really pivotal in the world, man. Like what goes on in the United States, the whole world's gonna hear about it. The whole world's gonna know. So when we are set down for a collapse or recession, depression, the world's gonna feel it. And now we actually got some major dividing battle lines setting up. It's happening. We got Russia still up in Ukraine's business. And I know some of you guys are like, well, we shouldn't be over there. It's not our fight. Yeah, I totally agree. And some people will be like, well, we shouldn't be giving them anything. Like, we're just gonna get ourselves into trouble. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's not gonna stop the fact that stuff's going on. And you know, maybe I'm just, when it comes down to looking into the propaganda, because I do look at the stuff that's going on in Ukraine like almost on a daily basis. You know, I get little updates here and there, and I mean, I'm the way the Ukrainians have actually managed to come back from the initial starting days of the invasion of the Russians to push them back to where they have them now. It's fantastic. They've done a really great job. Granted, they got a lot of military help from us, um, and a lot of the world. And some people might not agree with it. I, I don't know. It it's just one big thing. And here's the problem with all this is the fact that Russia's taken a bunch of people in the world and making them the allies of Russia and stuff like that. And then things are getting set up for another world war. And I know people ain't trying to hear that, but all it really takes really is, one side to just do something. And I don't think that we're waiting for them. We're waiting for them to do something because we're not going to. And that's probably the right choice of action, unless it's like a bunch of nukes that gets just start flying our way. But who knows? I mean, we do got like nuclear deterrence, but not. And that's just our nukes. I don't know, man. It's like going to be Fallout. Real life. Probably. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it'd just be like a good old conventional war. Who knows? Or not. I like peace too. Peace is pretty nice. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't either, man. But let's just hope for the best, It is what it is. I'm like frustrated though. I can't believe I have to sit here and talk for 30 complete minutes non-stop. Because my computer don't want to make the video right. So this is me going off on all the stuff that I've been accumulating knowledge on for the past I don't know how long. And I'm just finally saying it publicly. And I could be wrong about things. It's an opinion. If I am wrong about something, you let me know. Educate me by all means. Or if you have a different opinion, by all means, just you can make that comment down below. It is what it is. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people already clicked off by now because I don't want to hear about all this crazy stuff. I just want to play a game. And I understand completely. That's what we have done on this channel ever since we started it. Is just play games. I've hardly ever gave any of my opinions on crazy stuff going on in the world, other than just saying, "Oh, well, that's crazy." And maybe I haven't even said anything. I'm just sitting here talking just to talk, based off of things that are in my head, and I might not even have said anything. That's another possibility. But who knows? I mean, you're still here. Hey, thanks. Make sure you like the video as well. It's frustrating though. It's just the world. It's just not where it needs to be. It really isn't. When it comes down to people nowadays, especially when it comes to men and women, dude. It's all skewed. It really is. It's so hard to find good people to spend the rest of your life with, because nobody wants to spend the rest of their life with somebody. they think they do, but they just want to see and try to get the best person. That's not the way you do it. Find somebody, I don't know. Find somebody chill enough to just chill with you. Or whatever. That's how it works. I don't know. Relationships with people is just crazy. But enjoy your life. That's what it really boils down to. Enjoy your life. Try to limit the suffering of others and yourself. And unless you're playing a video game, you can do whatever you want. It's a video game. Just make people suffer in a video game. Yeah! Get wrecked. But, I don't know, you gotta just try to be happy. Well, you got man, another 4 minutes. I know I want to start want to start talking about something super duper interesting, and be like, oh guys, I gotta go. The video's at an end, but it's not. We still got more time. I hope you've enjoyed this video, man. I'm really hoping that the Chinese people can get their government to, I don't know, disband itself. Honestly, I hope the American government can pull its head all the way out its ass and maybe, I don't know, do the right thing, whatever that might be, instead of like screwing everybody over. God, speaking of screwing everybody over, man, I tell you what, court system screwed everybody over. Unless it's like it's straight up criminals that need to get screwed over because they did some bad stuff. Yeah, I mean that's completely fine. But like, I don't know, there's some people just getting reamed by the courts, and they're good people, and it ain't right, man. It just ain't right. I guess when it comes to those relationships and shit, you know. I don't know. When are the aliens coming, man? Just come on down and tell us what we're doing wrong. But we know what we're doing wrong. We're not stupid. And there's a few bad things that we're doing that, you know, oh, well, you know, it's up for the people to decide. I mean, it is. You're free to do whatever. But you also need to know that if you're doing something that's going to be detrimental, you need to know. You get what I'm saying? You need to know what the consequences of your actions are going to be, instead of like finding out the hard way, you know. And then you got people that actually try to tell people the consequences, and people don't listen. And I think that's the other problem. And I'm being very vague for reasons, man. I could be talking about 5 different things in one little little thing, you know? It's crazy. So if anything applies to you, just think for yourself, man. You know? You gotta think for yourself. Is what it boils down to. All that propaganda out there trying to tell you how to think, nah, bro. You gotta think for yourself. That's probably the best thing you can do. But not just think for yourself. You know, you can also learn from other people's mistakes or knowledge. You know, it's things you always got to take into consideration. Is there are people out there that can teach you certain things. But don't come to me. I'm pretty dumb, you know. So, but I'm not. I'm like in between. I think I'm just average. I'm not dumb. No, I'm not like super duper smart either. You know, there's nothing wrong with being like, you know, average. Of course, I never went to college, so you know, that's another propaganda factory in my honest and humble opinion. And I'm just not interested. I used to want to be interested, but life didn't point me in that direction, and now I have absolutely no motivation to do any of that. It's just not for me, man. I'm pretty done with that, and it's too expensive anyway, and I'm not taking out loans for bullshit like that. Maybe it should just be free. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. It should be cheaper. Like, share, and subscribe. Comments down below. Bye.